salvation. Organize, and make we flex wise. Tell the youth them feel we fled from wrong and heal Selassie I. Analyze and organize, and spiritually mobilize. We need salvation, no need no mansion in the sky. The Morning Stew. Lisa Love, the Groove Master, and Mr. Frisco. Big up. 96.5, make we fly. Always make the people organize and centralize, and strategically mobilize. Element of after we don't know small fries. Watch the rise. Watch Rastafari. Get over. Make Babylon turn over. Get run over. Roving with the rover. Organize and centralize. I Selassie.
Yes. Social experiments. Haha. All aboard.
The reason why you have your cap on?
Social experiments. No, that wasn't the social experiment. Welcome everybody to the Morning Stew. That's Lisa Love. That's Sir Groove.
Hi.
Mr. Frisco.
How are Lisa there? Lisa's surroundings look different.
Huh?
What you hear, Groove? What you hear?
I did tell you, I see the highlighted. Must be the blue.
I don't color my hair.
I got a judge Michael finish really going right now though.
Yes, I didn't say you colored your hair. I say I see the highlight. I could see the highlights where the glow is popping off of your head.
I play like you don't know.
It's very low where you are. I don't know why.
Really?
All right, everybody. Welcome back from the weekend, man.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
You see, I'm wearing black because today is the day of mourning for the world. Yeah. Oh, I see there's a thing going around. I just want to do my best to help. They said that they're trying to make it the least watched inauguration in history. So if anybody out there listening, don't watch. Don't watch anything that has to do with organization, about the inauguration. Unless you want to be, a part of the problem, then go right ahead. But yes, Snoop Dogg. It's like shit, man. There's Snoop Dogg or I'm not going to call him Snoop Dogg. I'm going to call him what he said. He's a jigaboo and an Uncle Tom.
Mm-hmm.
Because in 2016, when they were trying to get black entertainers to perform, Snoop Dogg got up there and he said, any black person who goes and performs for Trump is a jigaboo and an Uncle Tom. Then he posed the question, which one are you? So we posed the question to Snoop Dizzle, D-O-double Jizzle. Which one are you, my nizzle? Is you a jigaboo or a Uncle Tom? But I guess it's the color green that counts, you know?
Of course.
Yeah. TikTok ban, I think they're already turning back on because Trump saying I'm getting a little reprieve, you know? So, yeah.
Oh, TikTok clock.
I tell you, the clock tick-tock's on.
Yeah, we're about TikTok. All right, TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh,
Me no.
yeah.
Me no post nothing on TikTok, so I don't know.
Wow.
Yes. Yo, I heard a BDF soldier was killed in Frisco Sunday night.
Yeah.
And 2 others injured. Apparently, there's not much information as yet as to what happened. But they should at least have put some information to allay our affairs, you know, because when you hear soldiers are being killed and at a outpost in southern Belize, and then 2 other soldiers were injured right away, you know, our mind jumped to conclusions.
Well, that's why you got to get info. Those are remote areas.
Yeah. We got to make those remote areas a little bit less remote.
Oh, well, we should look there, brother.
Be there technology could do that.
You know, but you got to gather information. You got to get the right info, and then that will trickle down.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll see.
We'll see what happens as the day progresses. Yeah.
Because one quote-unquote news source led with their own version of what happened without any confirmation. And so it is necessary and important to get it right.
Exactly. But, you know, of course, you want to be first. Rather put out half information to be first and put out full information and be second.
Yeah, there's journalism integrity and things like that where you can't get it wrong.
Yeah. Well,
if you have to be second, and that's the thing where you know, these people on Facebook and whatnot, they don't care about, you know, journalistic integrity. They just put out information as they get it from an unreliable source, unverified source. Yeah, because they had a story there, and it might be the case, but I don't know. I have to wait and see from the police department kind of info. But yeah, I mean, so that would be you know, forthcoming. That happened. What else happened over the weekend?
Well, I saw there was an argument in front of my house between 2 young ladies. One young lady was telling me, say, Acha, just because you're my older sister, that doesn't mean that you know everything. And the older sister, he say, yes, onions are the only food will make you cry. And the little sister holler coconut and stone in her head. Yes. All right, I hear the big sister talk about it. All right.
All right, let me leave with the lighter side before we get into anything serious. I want to send a shout out to hey, that girl is a bad man. That girl is a bad man, Lisa. Where Lisa gone? Lisa pay off the force?
Yes, there is.
Yeah. So the Saturday night I did the karaoke and dance thing there at Lakers.
Yeah.
If you live sing their hearts away, boy, I know you trick you.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Robinson was there. He's a karaoke specialist, it seems.
Which Robinson?
He's
Which
a
one?
girl. I said, girl is a bad man.
Uh-huh.
Girl is a bad man. That man, the man was singer of songs.
A songster.
A songster, yes.
Yes. He's a speaker of words and a singer of songs.
Yeah, I'm not a frequent karaoke's like that, but from the information, Richie was there. Richie did the honors.
Yeah.
Richie did the karaoke thing, but when Mr. Robinson hit it, man bad.
Yeah.
Man take over the show, man become the MC and chief person in charge of the mic.
Yes. Once you get up there and you could blow your notes good right away, you.
Hey, the man worked the floor, my little boy. The man worked the floor.
So you figure if the man had one full orchestra behind
all
him,
right. Man worked the floor. So ladies and gentlemen, blah 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 blah. Yeah, the man worked the floor.
I want to do a karaoke. I want to do a karaoke thing up here, but the way I want to do the karaoke thing, if you're gonna come and sing one Johnny Cash song, you gotta dress like Johnny Cash. If you're gonna sing Donald, you gotta dress like Donald.
Oh, dress the part thing? Okay.
Dress the part, yeah, you know.
Hey, Richie now bad man too.
Yeah.
I somebody touch on a song there, like, boy, who that? You know, I can't trust that Richie, they touch a tune and say, boy, you the bad man. God know why, make me can't sing like that.
Well,
Cause if you make me could sing like that.
God share out talent.
Huh?
God share out talent evenly because
Yeah. If I come and sing like that, boy, the world's female population may in a problem.
that's the way I always tell people. I tell you, let's go say if I was 6 or 8 inches taller, oh lord.
Yeah. But singing is not my forte.
Really? Well, I come from a musical family on both sides, you know. So if push comes to shove and they tell me, yo, you have to sing a song, I could blow one out, you know. But
I believe so. I believe so. I do believe so.
What that?
That you could touch on thing.
Oh yeah, I think I can because you know, even if I can't sing personally, I have enough genes, you know, my DNA where other people are singing and sound like me.
Right, somebody saying tuning just for you today.
Felisa?
Just for you. It's your inauguration day, sir.
And one of our sources says, I see Frisco have hair.
Hey, that was a social experiment.
That was a thing.
Yeah.
So I tell Lexi, hey, let me see how I look without hair. I don't know which AI or whatever Lexi did. And it was perfect.
Yes, it was.
And so I put that up just to see the social experiment in play.
Let's do it. Because
apologize to all of y'all who believe that I actually bald my head. I mean, if I bald my head, it probably not look like that picture. Lex, Christy, you got the picture? Put it up. But a bunch of people actually believe that I did. There it is.
Not. Frisco, I mean, like, Christy was like, TF. In the group.
Shouts out to those who said, you look jiggy and whatnot. Bottom of the barrel for them, and they go put on back your hair.
Go get your money back.
280.
You need to go do a search.
280-4299. That's the number to call. But yeah, it's a social experiment. A couple of things.
Tell you something. No, Billy. I have always said, my boy, your friends will be honest with you, and your friends will be honest with you, and then you got them one where you are setting just for please you.
Yeah.
Take it by,
Yeah.
Take it by your friend, me, Rasbok, Anthony G. Keep it here.
But that's the first part of the social experiment to see how people I know would take it. The second part of the social experiment is that.
I liked it.
So the second part is that in this time that we're living in, it's so easily
You could be fooled.
Yes, how easily we could be duped.
Morning.
1 second, caller. 1 second. Yeah. Go ahead.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Yeah, what up?
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Hi. Happy New Year to everybody.
Yeah, what's up?
Happy New Year.
Man, so sad with the situation in Creek Circle.
Yeah, that's for
Yeah.
sure. Anybody losing their life is always a bad thing, man.
Yes, very sad. And it appears, based on the reading, I was just kind of browsing through. I saw it
Well,
earlier
we
this
don't
morning.
get no
and,
information as to what happened really yet.
Well, I saw it earlier this morning. I
Yeah,
thought,
aside from different sources, we probably not get it right yet. We don't.
Yeah.
You know.
I thought Love was going to kind of elaborate a bit on it, but they never said anything. But it appears that it's kind of inter officers, but that is very sad.
That's the info that is suggested, but until we don't want to go there until we know.
It's official. It's official. I agree. And next thing to sad for the situation with those youths in the Congo, man.
What's going on? What's going on there?
Well, about 200 youths was executed in the Congo by the Congolese government. Apparently, they tried a coup.
Wow.
And it failed. And they arbitrarily took them to a military tribunal and executed them. You know, youths like 18 to 25. It's very sad to see the millions and millions of our brothers and sisters over the decades now, because of the mineral wealth of that country. They don't really have a stable government at this point in time, and any junta that take over, they kind of in cahoot with the West to extract the minerals. And I mean, they would go into a village, and once they know a village have coltan and other mineral, they would just raise the village so the people could leave and, you know, sell the minerals on the market clandestinely. So it's very sad. It's very sad. Closer to home, we all love democracy. I think all of you all would concur with me that this is the system we know. Where I say that is I'm hoping that the UDP could really get it together so we could have a vital opposition in the country, because we would not really want a totalitarian system or a one-party system like, say, China or Cuba, you know. So I hope they could get it together, and whenever elections is called, well, you know, they have somebody out there to represent instead of having that kind of division, man. It's very sad.
Yeah.
Feel,
Self-inflicted.
How does it? Thank you very much for your.
Thanks, Carla.
Hey, thanks, guys. I listen to you guys off the air.
All right, great.
All right, thank you.
Oh, that must sound like BW.
Yeah, he sung like,
No,
but
it's
it's not him.
No,
Yeah.
it's not. It's a caller who would call WUB.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it's Akbar. I think.
Okay. Very good. Very good.
Yeah, I didn't want to talk about the UDP. Yeah.
Well, I have to tell you something.
But we can only hope that they get themselves together.
I saw a die-hard. I mean, you know what I feel about die-hards, but I saw a die-hard UDP yesterday passing through my alley, and I looked at him and I say, yo, what do you think I would go on in a UDP right now, man? And he stopped and he looked at me and he said, yo, those people destroyed my party. Yeah, that's what he said.
That's
And
general
this
feeling
guy-
for a lot of people with
Yeah. He said these people destroyed my party. And you have people out there who, the diehards, they're very, very confused because they don't know what a who to follow. Because legally and by the Constitution, you don't have to follow Shine. But apparently by popularity, you don't have to follow Tracy. But popularity no count. That's legality count. And the same thing that we have said, that diehard told me, yo, if they wanted to do this, they should have waited until after the election.
Right.
But again, this has nothing to do with politics. This has to do with, and we are stop that from happening. Oh, I hear that over my dead body here. That's all this have to do with, nothing about politics. So, yeah. And you see, and that's why we talk about another foreign so much. Because we got our own problem here. But,
All right. Let me see
Yeah.
here. We're gonna take a break. When I come back, I wanna ask. Okay. What is it? Let me real quick. Da, 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 da.
Yo.
Young kids, right? Even adults, but especially, and you know, this don't happen all the time, but it's unfortunate. And the advice would be, if you see somebody with mental challenges, the thing is to not go. You say, kids, you say, you know, in the lack of information and knowledge and in ignorance of a young mind,
Yes.
that would be a thing that you would think you want to do. That's a thing that you don't do. Hindsight, no. That, well, of course, that young person knows. Just go home.
Mm-hmm.
Cross the street, run, broke way, take bush, move on. Why you want to interfere with them? Somebody will have a mental problem, challenges.
We don't know.
Move on.
But yeah.
Move
But I'll tell
on.
you
Let, you know,
something.
they got engaged in something where, and the only advice you could tell people that don't be a hero.
You don't do that.
No. Move on. Move on.
So were they trying to help, or were
They
they?
ain't getting a confrontation with the person.
With the person.
Go home.
Why would you? Yeah. Why would you do that to begin with?
If the person they aggress you, take bush, move on, run, go about your business.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
Ain't getting no confrontation, then they draw a stick and then they look for fight the man. Well,
And it proves
yeah.
to be not
Prove
good
it can be
idea.
fatal. Then get away.
Yeah.
In a sense
Could
that
have been
God may dip on his side or this young fella's side, but he gave him a bad cut.
cut. Mm-hmm.
But we always hear these stories, right? The last one was on Swing Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was fatal.
You heard the police had to shoot this fella. Some say that could have been handled different. But again, it brings up back the conversation that every year we have group.
Yeah. I mean, everything
There
could
seems to be
handled.
you know, there's a gray area when it comes to people with mental challenges on the streets and how we handle it. And
Yeah.
is it a case where you just can't do anything about it and we risk the possibility that a confrontation like this occurs where either the person or somebody else, as the young kid, could have lost their lives or life?
It's true.
And is
Or
that
even
the
limb.
only
It
option
could
we
have
have?
It could have been that they lost a limb as well.
Yeah, but the worst case scenario would be somebody dies.
Would be life. Yeah,
And so
I know.
is that the only option we have? Are we against the wall when it comes to that scenario where it's one of those things that you can't control, you can't do nothing. Everybody have these rights, and
No, you see.
so you know what? Where are we? Is that our only option to just play it out and pray that nobody get hurt?
No, that's not the only option at all. We got to get a politician that got a little bit of cojones and say, you know what, we understand everybody have rights, but the same way how you put people in a nursing home because they can no longer take care of
But Steve,
themselves.
where is the home? Where is the
No.
home?
We got homes, Lee. We got places where we could put these people if we wanted to. I just don't think that we want to. Because once, taking a homeless person or a mentally ill person is like putting somebody under arrest. You become responsible for that person now. And I don't think that nobody in our politics want to say, all right, we are responsible now for these people. I believe personally they left them there and I hope that they die before any legislation pass. But mentally challenged people, that is a responsibility of the state. That if they don't have families that are actively in their life, that become a responsibility of the state. Because every one of those people that get affected by a mentally challenged person, I would sue the government. Because it is your responsibility to to take care of certain things, you know. And that's the one, you know, if these people, if their option now is to be on the street, we as a people have to figure out, all right, are we okay with this? That our citizens are on the street, or are we going to try to do something to protect themselves and the population?
Protect me.
Exactly. That's why, remind me back in my young day, never mind. Me I tell the young people on pick up line, but I changed my mind.
I beg
Because-
you do.
Yes, when they pick up, they just, you could call me Flintstone, you know.
All right.
Why?
All right, Freddie.
What?
Why?
All right, Freddie.
Why?
You got to take
Why
a break.
would you? Hold on, Mr. Frisco. Lisa asked me, why would you call me Flintstone? Is that what you asked?
Yeah,
I think-
why?
I'd make your bed rock.
yeah, wee, Lord.
The
Oh,
same
my
reason
God.
when
Oh,
the same
Lord.
reason when I went over to his house.
Oh,
Yes.
And I saw him knock on the refrigerator, right?
that
So
is
he said,
not
"Why-"
what he said, please. That is not what he said on a Monday morning.
Listen. When I
What?
went over to his house, I saw him. He knocked on the refrigerator before he opened it, right?
That's
So
right.
I was like, "Why would you knock on the refrigerator? Why?
Right?
Why?
Well, my mother raised me properly. I'm a gentleman, Miss Love.
No, it's because a salad might be dressing.
Exactly. And
That's
I'm a
what-
gentleman. Yes.
Yeah, but I got on my break. I don't know. Yeah, I've done Saturday Night Live wrong. Yeah, bye. I'll be right back.
I know. We're fresh off the weekend.
Exactly. Let it go on, you. Where you got up?
Come now, come.
Oh, before we go to, I just want to say thank you to everybody who chimed in a little prayer for my brother over the last few days. For 12 hours, my brother laid on a table, chest bust right open, and heart in somebody's hand. 12 hours. And when all was said and done, under anesthesia for like 48 hours, he didn't wake up. He just lay there and said, "Yo, I'm tired. I want to go sleep." But he woke up. He still can't boing yet, but everything is going
What
fine.
to me?
What?
Let's-
Yeah, that is it.
Is that the last thing you would think about? You want him to be healthy. You want him to be
Exactly.
up.
And that is the ultimate mark of health. But anyway, thank you all for everybody who said a word of prayer for my brother who checked in.
He's old boy.
Yeah. Frisco in 91, they said that when he opened his eyes, the first thing he said was, moist. Yes.
You'll be right back.
We have to do the weather today. It don't matter what
Yes.
happens.
Take advantage. Take advantage. You still have time. Today is the 20th. Take advantage of the Creme Advertiser special 2 for 1. Ain't nothing better than free thing.
That is true.
2 for the price of 1. That means you get 1 free.
Mm-hmm. Buy one, get one free.
And you also enter to get a chance to win 1 year's worth of advertisement. 1 year. You're going to be placed in the WB and the Creme XTV, XTV newscast 6 o'clock.
Yes. All right, only age 13 graduate.
No, after me bring something and I forget I had something else, so.
Yeah.
One of my friends had a bunch of classical records, right? Like a bunch of classical records.
Really?
If you're into classical, like LPs, give me a holler.
Who like, wait, Bates, Tchaikovsky, Chopin?
All kind of things. I find for an original Lord Ray-Ban record in there.
Oh.
Now I want to bring it tomorrow though. I said, oh, one Lord Ray-Ban record. They never seen a Lord Ray-Ban record.
Really?
All kind of things. Conway Twitty, Jim Reeves. There's a Belize, back to Belize record too from. Well, yeah, it's a bunch of records and some box sets as well. If you're into that kind of thing, give me a holler. If you have a record player. Not for the young folks. There's some Byron Lee, original Byron Lee. No, not the Carnival Byron Lee. Original Byron Lee from way back.
Nice.
Yeah. Some have to bring some for put in keeping at the studio as well. But it's, you have to be a lover of the musics.
Of course. You should set up a turntable
But
in
if you
there
know,
too.
if you're into that kind of thing, you give me a buzz. Maybe I have a couple pieces where you might like. Just for the heck of it.
I'll send you for a reasonable cost, of course.
Thank you. Yeah. But yeah, man. So yeah, I still go through the whole set. I run up on a couple where I'm familiar with. Some that I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, moving on. Hey, Ronald.
Yeah.
Sir Ronald.
Hi, Ronald.
Good morning, Ronald. That's right.
That is right, Ronald. Got to be careful when you open the door and let Groove in, because Groove are bringing all kind of spirits and gargoyles and demons with him.
That's right. You know how we do it. And my spirit of the day is wine. Yeah. Somebody already came to my house and jumped in on my drum already.
Oh, send them away.
Oh yeah, I did, but I don't know what to.
Oh, snap.
You know, I didn't have the opportunity. Every time I say I'm going to go pour me a little glass, I didn't. But so I think later I want to touch a little glass though.
I'm good, Brian. He come to my house early this morning. I'm hearing the talk and thing going and say, boy, he said, the wine nice. I said, what wine? The wine where you got? I said, oh Jesus. All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. Well, Lisa was telling me during the break, Frisco, that Martin Luther King, they roll over in a grave because they have the indecency to have inauguration day on Martin Luther King's day.
Yeah.
They should not have done that because that is an insult to black people everywhere.
Do you think this was a dream?
No, this was his nightmare. I got a nightmare. Anyway.
I have a dream.
I saw that Dave Chappelle.
Let me grab this. Hello?
Yeah, you got me on?
Yeah, what up, Dara?
Uh-oh.
I just need to touch back that thing with them mental patient or the about, because I usually go pick up my wife every evening by front of Billy's bank there. And I reason with a lot then when they happen you do have mental patients out there, but a lot of other ones they wrong with them on drugs, with cocaine, and they mix along with the crew. And if you don't see the size of knife for them, but they have their side, because just like how you get chopped, a lot of high school students and things, they interfere with them people, so them body they prepared,
Yeah.
for retaliation. But a lot of them are mentally drugs and they because when you go share food, they refuse the food sometimes. They want money, But mental patients do that, but the drugs addict, they learn to mix with them so they could get in at the hustling. A lot of them got weapons, I tell you. Bless up.
Yeah, Dara, thanks. So the question
and that
is
right there, that drive home the point I was trying to make before. That one issue that should fall under the city council or the government on a whole, because like Dara just said, some of these people have weapons, so that become a public safety issue, So they really need to look into that some sort of way. Talk amongst yourselves for a second, please.
For a few.
Talk amongst yourselves. But yeah, so
Instagram had a blackout for a minute.
Who?
Instagram
or TikTok?
I mean TikTok. What am I saying? TikTok.
I got blackout for we for them over there. Not for us. That's a US thing.
For them. But then it came back on yesterday.
Yeah, I don't kind of shit against that. I mean, all I need to do was run a VPN and them are there. Just run a VPN. Easy as that. But TikTok. Yeah, I guess a lot of people hustle with TikTok,
Of course.
advertise, or hey, I mean, hey. So yeah, so the question is that yeah, sitting what is this? Who is this? Oh, CY.
Mm.
Okay. Well, you gotta check me CY and see what you like. Have some maybe that you like.
Where the shop did. Yes.
The vehicle with the government vehicle was
Yeah,
making
boy.
its rounds not only on the streets but also on social media.
Of course.
Which vehicle?
There was one, and the
vehicle.
kid was out the window.
One
Is
source
that the
says
one?
that the vehicle it's a tourism industry vehicle, tourism board vehicle. I don't know. So yeah, I guess that will be addressed. That will be addressed. This another vehicle pops up. There's always been the a use of government vehicles, government assigned vehicles
On the weekends.
in use on the weekends or late. If you see a government vehicle in the night, that is not necessarily off the books, because many of these departments didn't work that night. In the week, on weekends, well, that's another thing.
So now,
Do we take that serious? Somebody try, they try like brush it off and pretend it's not a big thing. But it's a use of the government. It's a use of the people's resources, and I think that's the first slap in the face when any party or political organization is in power. That is the first slap in the face that I want the people money. It start right there with the use of these vehicles, the personal gallivanting. The vehicle for park when they don't do government business. I mean,
I know I say nothing about that because the election they come up, I want to make sure I get my ham and my turkey. So me not say nothing.
no, it's
But
only right. It's only right that
Yes.
no.
But you know what I think
not
about
give
that?
the look that
And you know what I
you're not
think
worried
about
about
that?
the people and their money.
Yes. But I think that the clear case of you can't catch Peter, so you grab it tail.
What do you mean?
Because our concern is government waste. Government spending money where we not got a thing like that. And the one thing where we choose for harp on is the one thing we know they affect government at all. It
No,
affect
not the harp.
regular
See it.
no, wait, hold on. It affect regular people like we got a job as driver for minister. No, that person might not even go a car for himself, but they go on leave wedding for go to. Well, I got this minister
They have
vehicle
a
here, so
vehicle.
yeah, and I'm going. So I could understand the concern that we have with that, but I think that's a good thing. I think that ministers like that because that's not a smoke screen. They pay attention to the real problem. You don't worry about the legal they got the vehicle where they carry the family out. And I understand that is not how it's supposed to work. But, unfortunately, every job have their perks.
But remember, like you said it, you begin the statement by saying election soon. And no political party no want bad press and bad publicity
Yes.
close to an election. So,
I think there's a party here that
but again, this has been years that, and now we're living at these times where everybody know people take advantage of this social media thing.
Of course.
And so many things where people talk about, no people they highlight.
Yeah, because a lot of them people too. Where you look on to, a lot of them people, and I know they say that the concerns that they have aren't valid, but a lot of them people are people who have decks with that one. Oh, see, they work vehicle. I want to pose on right now.
But that might not be the case, Groove. A concerned citizen could say, I see our government vehicle and kids push their head out whether I don't want bad thing. And I want to take the picture. I was like, what concerned citizen could say, one driver to drive recklessly or drunk and decide this is how we do it. If we have to shame it and in a public, this is what we are doing. Have to be. I don't even know who to drive the vehicle. I don't even know who the vehicle belongs to. Which government office?
What's
No,
going
I
on
tell you.
with the vehicle is wrong.
Where I think that they need to do now, and this is where I think that they need to check up on, is suppose there is an accident when that government vehicle is being used and should not be on the street. There should be SIs saying that when business hours done, any accident happen with this vehicle, the driver is solely responsible. They want to take because I want to tell you, that's not a funny thing. If you get involved in an accident with a government vehicle, a lot of people look at that as a come up. And if that vehicle is not doing government job, if that vehicle is for a personal move, the person driving the vehicle should be held responsible. You know what I mean?
Well, okay. So there's a couple of things in the city shot. There's a couple of things come to mind.
Yes.
What I get, and I just want, I don't know political.
Say what you want to say, my boy.
Survive. I want to say it.
2025.
It does. It's like you have to be aware of the environment. Or are you so detached from the environment? So detached from social commentary? So detached from regular folks that your mind is a level of narcissism where you believe that you have the right to drive this vehicle wrong on unofficial time. And not only that, driving it wrong and having, even if you drive your own regular vehicle that belong to you, having young ones pushing their head through being an active driver.
Bad judgment.
How do you allow children to be pushing their head? Where do you have to be?
Exactly.
The question I have is, what state of mind you in for one, just on a regular basis,
for that to happen?
Have children. And then the second thing is, I drive a government vehicle in downtime, and not only driving it, windows up, we don't know who in there, question mark. But no, I want to have the kids have them face the push through the side glass, having a blast in a government vehicle in down. Where you have to be in your space up here to say, you worry about all of that. That's not even my concern right now. The kids have a good time. I drive around a government vehicle. In my mind, nothing wrong with what I do right now. Nothing wrong with what I do. Cool.
We have to remember what one of the ministers said, that if you get permission from the minister to do some work or something over the weekend, because the minister, I tell you, I remember when that interview came up, and they were, I believe it was Karim Musa, and they were asking him about it. And I believe that Karim saw it the same way that I perceive it. Like, that the one look, pan, of all the other things where they go on, that the one to focus. All right, we are deal with that. Because that is only a smoke screen in the great.
Well, I know about you, group, but I don't got tunnel vision. I could process more one thing at the same time. I could process that. I said that wrong. I could process the rest of the thing where they go on to. Just this morning stew, we are talking about that now, and we are moving on to the next thing right now. How about that? We don't got tunnel vision.
But one of we like stay for one subject and a drift.
No, I could stay for one subject at a time, and then I could move on to the next subject.
Yes.
So I like the same thing. We say.
But you're not vocal, man. You're not ambidextrous.
No, I like what they say. That the same thing when we say, boy, well, the big man then commit all the white collar crime. So make we left the bedroom down there. We want to rob somebody. You worry about him?
No. It's not that. But the question is simply this: we could say, all right, the past month or so, the Belizean public's been really, really up in arms about government vehicle being driven on off time. What other what other thing that happened in the news where we could actually say, yo, the Belizean people were really up in arms over that?
Well, there was
Yeah, I
the
mean-
police issue.
Was that about government?
And I think we come to light. Things only become an issue when it comes to light. When it comes to light, you address it.
You see, because
Well, I surprised at you because you that the person who would have maybe we have to get this right, especially people in the government.
Like I tell you, I do believe that there are things that we have to get right. But I also look at the direction of where the thing will fall. Because again, this is a problem. But who is it affecting? It's not affecting a minister, it's not affecting the government, it's affecting a regular person like us.
No, it
And
gives
that's
it.
all I'm saying. It's affecting a regular person like us who get up and do their job, go home, and if they want to run, go get and leave fried chicken. Oh, well, hell, I got to leave vehicle, I can run. But without
I'm surprised. Lisa, are you surprised that what this guy Groove to say on a Monday morning? Groove to get blind out there? What, Groove?
No, but look at who I'm giving the blight to. Is for the. I know to give a blight. I know to say we should continue to do it. I'm just saying that, they're not regular people like we. It's not affecting no minister.
Yeah, but if you start at if it's a part of a bigger problem.
Yeah.
And if you left it and say it's cool, then you condone everything from that point moving forward and moving upward. That way they condone that this is how business run and don't worry about it. So if you could allow that to happen, then the next thing we might be a little more grave. They say, oh, they allow that what we do. We get used to do the wrong thing, that the wrong thing become the normal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We did it right, but it's just the norm.
Yeah, you see, but the other thing where I think we could look and then once we look at that is we should say, all right, if it's not 90 degrees, we don't want to know government vehicle with no minister in there with them window up with the AC on because it's not 90 degrees. We there's a few things where we don't want to see where really would affect ministers. Like they need to put a SI where say you only get the big six figures if you produce something, just to get paid for the making speech on TV. You have to be producing something and you have to bring it to the people and say, this is what I brought to my community. There's a whole lot of things that we could be look at as far as government efficiency, more than some poor man like we to drive my vehicle. And I know this is driving the vehicle wrong. I think that there's a lot of legalities that need to be looked at if the vehicle get in an accident and somebody get hurt. The people could end up to pay the pay for that. But hey.
No, remember again, but Groove, you have to remember government and the running of government have so many parts.
Yeah.
Right? Simple thing like the problems that people go through every day if you access the services. They're not problems.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you have these kind of problems, when they arise, you have to address it. So in every aspect of government, something wrong to go on somewhere about. If you say, "Boy, we don't worry about that, don't worry about that. I ain't worry about that, don't worry about that. Don't worry about the driving of the vehicle when you're supposed to drive. Don't worry about the whatever it is with a problem. All these ladder. They're like you get a Lego, you ever get a Lego set and you get a lot of little pieces. And a lot of little pieces supposed to build one thing. One figure we're supposed to build. But the moment a lot of little pieces start go missing, guess what? The whole figure can't complete.
Fall short. Mm-hmm.
So you have to address only a lot of little pieces where they go wrong. We can't say, well, only that, so left it. We don't worry about that. Only thing affect other people, because remember, we pay for that. You just say, suppose the vehicle get in an accident. Guess who will buy it back?
Well, that's why I believe that legislation would be the way to go.
But I know about all of that. In the absence of legislation, when a vehicle get damaged, who want to buy it back?
Mm-hmm.
And me, I want to buy it back, I say to say police. I say police there. Try get on the stuff right because when people sue the police, I know Chester, I know the minister want pay their lawsuit.
It's us.
Now we the pay their
Now we.
lawsuit. So we have to address that. When that come up, when they arise, we address that.
Mm-hmm.
Cause we are paying them bill, that we pay them bill. That should be one thing when they legislate. Make mistake and so make the minister then pay for their lawsuit. Instead of the people that believes.
Instead of the people. Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
Well, CY said the reality is that the losses to GOB because of irresponsibilities in the millions. I know this because I audit. Yeah, I guess one cocoa fill basket. If if somebody they burn $20 here, another person burn $100 there, it all adds up in at the end. I understand that. I really don't think that we need to turn it back on it. That's not what I'm suggesting. I'm just saying that we just have a way of always looking at the problem as being us and not them. We see the problem as we the use for their vehicle. Anything else we say, but wait, hold on, they're not for we vehicle, we the pay tax for them. Candice Casale says.
Speaking about Candice Casale, they're right there.
Sure.
I got Casale.
I have a message from one of our stores.
Legislation, right? I just text the group master a little paragraph, right? This way that the government make money, they don't know how to hustle. For example, we dealing with mental health, and there's a lot of kids out there in Belize City that like to taunt these mental health patients like they're dogs or cats. I see for myself on the streets, but the government needs stuff like mental health programs, If they want to make money, they can make money off of DUI classes. You know which DUI classes? DUIs, they have a year, or domestic violence. People go to court, play guilty, and they go home, and that's it, They need a system after they do a domestic, they need to do 50 weeks of domestic violence or 6 months and pay $25 a week. That's how they're going to make money over here in America. Domestic violence classes and the DUI classes. That'll make a lot of money for Belize for the year, hundreds of thousands. You know what I'm saying? And that.
So what are you saying? Are we like?
Excuse me?
It sounds like you are indicting the country of Belize that we are into domestic violence and things like that. That we are making so much money off of it.
No, but you see, come on, that's all you see in courts in Belize. That's the average is DUIs and people hitting girls and hitting boys and everything, and they play guilty. Yeah. And they go home, okay, but that should be not it. They need to spend about another 4 to 6 months in some classes.
You're gone, Castello, you're gone far.
Oh, okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though you do a crime like domestic violence or DUI, if you get guilty, you should not be, okay, it's done. No, you need to do some classes for like 6 months and pay like $25 a week. You know what I'm saying? Or else they don't keep doing the crimes over and over and over again.
True that. You got a point.
I know Belize is young and they developing the infrastructure, the lands, but they need that policy in Belize too. DUI classes and domestic violence classes, and let them pay for it, a.k.a. Casale.
Yo, Casale, what time you leaving to go to Washington? If you see Snoop Dogg, call some for me. Oh, no, man.
Yeah, so one of our stores saying, he said good morning, and he said a lot of many ceremonies and activities happening today. He spoke about he says the inauguration, then Martin Luther King's Day, opening of Belize's Supreme Court, and see 2 cashew blossom blowing to Miss Donna's pot because you left the window open. What is wrong with you?
Yes. Well, actually, yes. You're right. You're very, very right indeed. And you forgot that today is also an International Day of Mourning. You see, we are blow past it, but every now and again I take my lead job because I remember 4 years ago or whenever it was when Joe Biden came in and Donald Trump did not show up and he actually tried to overturn the government. And you have the same jawbone reporters. I used to think that CNN and MSNBC and like that, they were like middle of the road. They are all right wing because their big question is how could Kamala break tradition by not going to the inauguration?
But
Why did they ask? Yeah, why didn't they ask how could Donald Trump break? Like I said, I have no confidence in the United States anymore. Confidence will be restored when the Democrats get into power, and all these people who voted for Trump repent and beg God forgiveness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ram, what you going, Ram?
Hi, greetings in the name of the Most High, Elijah Bungiu.
Wow, yes.
I think, quote unquote, no vehicle should be driven after working hours, as long as it's government. And all the drivers of government vehicle, including from the top to the bottom, not just the driver, even the ministers, should follow the laws of the country, park the vehicle after working hours, and go on your private vehicle. Because I don't think the vehicles actually doesn't belong to nobody in the government, belongs to the people that believes.
Ram, you never say
And
you were
each
a
minister responsible
shipman?
for it, so you're not supposed to. You're so okay. Yeah, you could go ahead and carry that car. No, nobody, whether the top man or the lower man. That's what I believe. Nobody has to agree with me.
Shipman. Okay.
In the case of the
if you never carry on boat home yet.
inauguration of Donald Duck, I'm so happy that the president of my second home, which is Mexico, was not invited. And she said yesterday on the Millennium, which is runs 24 hours in Mexico, she don't miss it neither because she don't have no responsibility to answer to them. Mexico is libre. Okay?
That's
yeah,
right.
and the last subject I remember you mentioned in regards to the traffic people on the highway, in the other countries you have radars and troopers that could detect when you high speeding. Well, other than that, I'll listen to you more because you're a very interesting show all the time.
Yeah.
One Love, Lisa Love,
Thank you,
Groove, the new Balhead, my brother Frisco. No worry about that. Then I still like you like that.
I have my full head of hair.
Right.
You don't have to be dread to be Rasta. I did tell you, I never been a Rasta person, and I was accepted in the Rasta community in St. Thomas, Northwest 7th Avenue, Miami. Two are the best Rasta guy in Belize, two Jamaican, Baramin and Rastafari. They used to always hang with me and say that I have too many cultural things to exchange with them. One love, respect.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Speaking of that, Rastafarian, I was always trying to figure out if Dickie Bradley would have taken Bob Marley's case about I shot the sheriff but I never shoot the deputy. So because you never shoot the deputy, you think they'll let you off? You shot the sheriff? I mean, I know they had, anyway, never mind.
Yeah, real quick. So to be just to be balanced, and somebody bring it to my attention. Actually, I may know it. The person who is responsible for the government vehicles, I know because I got that information first, and I got brothers who work in the government system. And the person who is responsible for the vehicles actually very strict about the vehicles. Mr. Langsworth. I've heard that before. Even too strict. To get past some people's nerves. So I know he's not a fan of that type of behavior. But at the regular government vehicles, I think there's a level of, where do I want to put it, big man syndrome when it comes to the drivers of the ministers. See, they want to lead different. So you have the government vehicles where, the government departments, tax service, Ministry of Health, all the vehicles are government vehicles, but you lead different when you drive for the minister. You drive the Prado, you drive the SUVs.
You as a house Negro.
And you drive for the man, you drive for the area rep, you drive for the minister. There's a level, a different level of big man syndrome. This ain't no regular thing, this a big man thing. I don't worry about this.
This is a Prado.
Yeah, don't worry about this. This is no concern. It's a big man thing. So it's a level of that big man syndrome, I guess, with some of the drivers who believe, well, you can't touch me. I drive for the minister.
Exactly.
So I don't know regular government vehicle. I'm telling you.
Yo,
So they have to control that.
Yeah, I used to know one of those drivers who had that exact attitude.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, yo, minister know how to do, they can't tell me nothing.
Correct.
Yeah, like that. And there is that. And again, I know to try downplay what this is. It's just one of many lead things that we have to deal with.
I'm done with that to now, so I had to bring that up, and if it be fair, I know the person responsible for the government vehicles, you know a person where kind of strict with the vehicle, but the minister one day I don't know about. Krem, hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
I don't want two issue, man. I know this is two government, PUP, UDP come in, and two sensitive situations: the Marian issue and the border issue.
Yeah.
Two of them can't touch that. They run from the two situations there. I don't know how we can solve it. The ICJ in the Middle East, the man that carry Israel quote and thing, but America says if they touch Israel and thing, they understand in the country there. So America is showing the power, and then people still they adore America, but I don't understand because that is something where they say in front of your eye they happen. Right? Watch this genocide with them, brother, do like then find out, like I say, that ideology, you can't kill that. And the people picnic and tell them story about them. Same thing will happen to them for years and years. The people ain't getting enough two-state solutions. Give the people in one state and you keep it in one state, but they want caliphate for two of them. Because some of the Muslims they want caliphate and the Jews they want caliphate. They want to come back with they think that for them. They think they don't want Jew. Enough on the
they come out of the whole thing, man.
To me, the whole confusion thing, man. The whole world, like, just you just have to live life and enjoy life, man, and respect one another. Because that Marian issue, the Marian could come to any part of Belize and your land. And we are greeting them, man, how you doing? But we can't go down there. We can't go to them in a nice place to get land, but then could come here and make money. And go on madness, man. We live in it for years and years and years. They never change. The Chinese come to do the same thing now. Then you change, you know, you get $1.97 for the thing, then you $3 3 cent change. But you can't swim back and spend that 3 cents. So where I'm doing my 3 cents now, that's no value, that's my 10 and that's my legal. How you come to my country can dictate how my money will go? You're supposed to adapt to my money system. Come on, that's my thing. Yep. Let's up.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
without fairness with that Middle East situation there, both sides, a lot of Hamas, a lot of the Palestinians, they tell you to the sea, they want to the sea. They don't acknowledge Israel as Israel, and Israel don't acknowledge Palestine. So right away you got to get those ideas, those ideological ideas out of people's head. There's a lot of Israelis that would like a two-state solution. But the problem is, just like in the U.S., the right wing always seem to be a little bit more stronger than the smart people. So, but yeah, that's a tricky situation. There's a peace that's holding right now. A lot of people from Gaza are going back into their towns, and they really can't believe what's happening, or what it looks like now.
I saw this over the weekend, Groove, and if you may grab it, Biden pardons Marcus Garvey.
Yeah, he did.
Posthumously.
102 years old. If I don't Marcus Garvey, I don't come and box and say you don't got nothing better to do. I mean, where the hell? That's a part of Marcus Garvey's legacy. That is a part of his history. Now you are pardon the man and take away part of his stripes. Anyway, respect to that. He also
eat your pancake on the wrong side today, no.
Yeah, man, the man also pardoned a few other people.
Oh man,
he pardoned some of the January 6th committee. He pardoned because they know that Trump going to go after them. He pardoned Dr. Fauci. You know, gave him immunity or something like that.
Dr. Fauci?
But yeah.
What did Fauci do?
That's what.
Yeah,
When we come back.
What did Dr. Fauci do?
Well, no, what happened? They know that Donald Trump is an idiot, and they know that they're gonna probably go after Fauci for pushing the vaccine because Trump and MAGA, they're idiots. So Biden's trying to protect them. He's trying to do a preemptive strike. When we come back, we're gonna have a news package brought to you by who, Miss Love? That's right. We have some answers from our Creme News Center about what happened in Pico Sarke. Keep it locked. Don't you go nowhere. Yes.
All right then.
Why?
right. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. That's our second break done and over with as we move on inside the morning stew for today. Monday, it's the 20th day of January. Just like that. Just like that. January. All right. As Groove mentioned, let's jump right into a news package here. News package brought to you through the courtesy of Smart. Groove, you can do the honors, sir.
Here's the course. The Ministry of National Defense has confirmed that a soldier fatally shot another soldier and injured a second while at the Crique Sarco patrol base in Toledo Sunday night at around 9. While the release does not name any of the soldiers, reports are that the deceased is Private Clive Beiser. Being investigated for shooting is Lance Corporal Robinson. Private Brandon Guzman, who sustained 2 gunshot wounds, is receiving medical treatment and is reported to be in a stable condition. Reports are that the soldiers were socializing when Beiser was shot multiple times. The release states that the 1st Infantry Battalion has taken all necessary measures to ensure that the Crique patrol base remains secure, as the Belize Defense Force remains committed to maintaining the national sovereignty of Belize. The commander of the Belize Defense Force, Brigadier General Azrael Loria, has expressed condolences to the Beiser family and said his life and memory will be honored by the Belize Defense Force. That news package brought to you through the fine courtesy of
Smart. Just want to get this one in though. Former UDP Belize City mayoral candidate Dr. Nelma Mortis, who had been campaigning to run in the Caribbean Shores Division, Sunday announced on social media that she will now run in the Port Loyola Division. Mortis supports Dr. Moses Shine Barrow as UDP leader and would therefore run against Philip Willoughby, who is the candidate under the Alliance for Democracy faction of the UDP. They would both square off against PUP's Gilroy Usher in the next general elections, expected to be called sometime in March. Mortis had stopped campaigning in Caribbean Shores back in November 2024 after the AFD held its unity convention and then forcefully took over the UDP headquarters. At that time, Mortis had said she would await the resolution of the leadership dispute. However, with time winding down for an election, both factions are finalizing their slates. The AFD has said it will field 18 candidates, while the Barrow executive says it will field all full 31 slates, 31 candidates.
Of missing out on deals that don't actually fit your needs? Or worse, losing out because they disappeared before you act? It's time to change that. Smart prepaid customers, this is big. Your smart gains are here and they're waiting for you. With Smart Prepaid, exclusive
All right.
It's raining up here. It's been raining constantly. More than a drizzle.
Yeah, so you heard it right there. So Miss Nelma is
the
back
best
in
time
port.
to get some drizzle.
7-Eleven, baby.
That's right. That's right.
It's not drizzling now?
So yeah, guys, what's the take on that? All right, couple of things.
I'm asking if it's drizzling in town.
Yeah, it rained for morning actually. Off and on. Off and on. Don Hector, you have to call you earlier. I don't know. You know, I tell him man after 10 groove.
Yes.
Yeah.
After the 10:40 break.
After 11, you get crunchy. We get back down. Yeah, so a couple of things right there, Groove. What's the take on that BDF scenario?
Well, my only take on that, bro, unfortunately, is that we have a problem socializing.
That's it. That's where I knew you were going to go. Trust me.
That's my only take on it. We look at this, to me, is like the driving the vehicles off business hours. We look at all kind of other things, and the one thing where we need to look at is that our country has a severe drinking problem. We have a severe drinking problem that it comes to a point now where to prove how happy you are, it depends on how much bottle of liquor you have around you, you know? And we glorify it, socializing. Call it what it is, you know, condolences to the family. But that's why I tell you, there's quite a few people who think that I'm antisocial. I'm not antisocial. I don't like to hang around drunkards. I don't like to be around people, you know, that, you know, their happiness depends on that.
But used to always tell us, you know, you see people like that, you try to stay away from them. Nobody is not saying that.
Yeah.
If you choose, but know your limit, and you know, if it's just a drink, take a drink.
Yeah.
You don't have to be all night.
Yep, nothing wrong taking.
Right, if that is what you want to do, but know your limit, and just if it gets too much, you see people, and if it's your people, you take them with you. If it's your friends, I mean your siblings, whatever, you take them with you. You don't need to stay.
If you know your limits, you look at other people and you figure out what their limits are, because you could see when somebody go from being like having a social drink to getting blocked up. When they start getting stupid and when they want to start hurting people, you know? And, again, the news going to blow it off. They're out socializing and they're going to blow it off. And we're going to hear somebody else.
Well, I know when I blow off, somebody died.
It happened every week.
Yes, but somebody died.
Somebody died from socializing. Every week somebody died from socializing.
No, they died from somebody doing an action. Somebody decided to shoot
while socializing.
That many times that way.
Exactly. Many times it's happened before. Nothing is going to change.
Again, drinking are the problem.
But isn't that a personal choice to know that I don't want to partake or go all the way?
People with substance abusers by nature will abuse substances. Some people abuse marijuana, some people abuse cigarettes, some people abuse with the alcohol, some people abuse with higher level of drugs. That the human beings.
You see, and that's the problem right there. We start lumping in marijuana and cigarettes.
I say we are human beings who like to abuse substances. That is a list.
Exactly. But the difference between alcohol and cigarettes.
I know they make no.
Oh yeah, we have addictive personalities.
Yes. I know they say one worse or one less.
Yeah. But the thing is, again, just like with homeless people, just like with mentally ill people, there are certain things that government needs to act on. And we act, I mean, you know something? It's like when I talk to people about social media, I try to tell everybody about social media, but they don't understand because they are into social media. They don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Yep.
So when you are talking to a bunch of drunkards about the negatives of being a drunkard, they don't know the way you to talk about because that's the way they used to be. That's how they function. So, it's a funny situation when the people where you need, because, I can tell you something, every politician I met, a lot of them are like, I'll drink to that.
But the thing is that, and while the alcohol might have been present, there had to be a cause. There's always a cause why somebody escalated into violence. Mm-hmm. Violence happens all the time, and not all the time alcohol present. So while they made the drink, or they say socializing, that's a choice of word. There is always a different. There's always another story. Not because I drink, I just feel like shoot you. Or I drink, I just feel like stab you.
No, you're getting an argument.
Right. There's always a problem. There's always a problem.
But the problem arises not in the argument starting. The problem arises when somebody is that drunk that they cannot control their emotion and get involved. Because that's the thing with alcohol. When you get drunk, you get brave. Everything what you may want to say or do, you want to say or do. Because you got the alcohol brave by your know. And unless, that's why I got to tell you something. When I got up, that's why I stop with a party, I used to always watch who I have to knock out. Because before they do anything to me, I knock somebody the hell out with something.
But you see, that's the thing, because normally you would be at home, but then you go out there and you're involved with other people, and then people's own personalities come to light. And it so happens sometimes people don't even drink. Sometimes people don't even drunk. That just when personalities clash.
Yeah.
Some people violent by nature.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know they say that the alcohol no help in certain cases. Right? But there's always underlying issues.
I watch some people where they go out and they buy 2 cases of beer, their house stocked with liquor. And then picnic come to their house and you could tell that they want something to eat because people have more liquor in their house than they have food. So like I said, once people got a problem, then I realize they have a problem. Exactly. But everybody else,
some people drink and then they become the most docile person you could think about. Meanwhile, others affect them differently.
Right. Yeah.
So, but we do consume a lot of alcohol, and some people are known to really overdo it. I don't know how you get that level there. I mean, I'm not saying I don't know, but all the time. I've been there a couple of times and had the worst feeling in the world, and I say, I'm not going back to that place.
I've been there one time.
And I know people go back to that place every day.
Yeah. I've been there one time.
I don't really like that. I have not been there. So, yeah.
Really? Anybody will know the stew? I will know Groove know that time when I get drunk, the foreigner, by the time I get out of the taxi cab, the car, I couldn't drive my car. I butt naked to stand up on my veranda to try to get into the house to find the key because I was that blocked up. I got to tell you something. I no drink because I got sent. I watch people with drink. I watch one guy come to my house. We had a party and this guy get blocked up and he sit down for a chair. And when I come back about 20 minutes later, so other ballet they take 3 bags of ice and put it in the man's lap. While the man they block up, done. When the man wake up, then they try to convince him pee for himself. But they say, but if I pee for myself, that's why my belly cold. And that's why I got 2 neighbors. All kind of thing the man to try to figure out that way going on. But that's why people don't do that to me, because I got enough self-control.
So who's in charge? So they're at where they working with
it. Said you're not supposed to, so I don't. It's not something that I do. If I take a drink of something, it's a drink of something, and y'all know it's.
We know you know drunk guy.
Yeah, but no, I can tell you something. Just like when I used to do Creme Christmas, when I used to do their Mother's Day and stuff like that, everybody at Creme TV and tell you. Sometimes they say, yo, Groove guy 2 bear, because they know that 2 bear will just get me right at the level.
Yes, where you want to be. Where you want to be, exactly. On your toes.
Exactly. And the thing is, I knew my limit, and everybody around me know my limit, because after 3 bears, I want to start to babble and giggle and all kind of thing. So when you're responsible, you do that. You know your limit and not go past.
Yes, that's the thing, knowing your limit. Drinking is not an issue. It's knowing your limit.
You might think you're cool, but everybody around you, they watch you and they laugh at you. And when they go home there and they talk about you.
But again, these guys don't necessarily have to be beepers drunk. It's just that I don't know if they made it work, but they work down again one remote place. Find alcohol one way or the next, and to keep themselves, I guess so. Again, it's a socializing. What does that mean? I made a drink.
That's what it on the news is.
That socializing, the word that used that we can use that. But anyway, but yeah, you know,
it's sad. It's just sad that
there's always a circumstance, though. There's always a circumstance. There's a reason why.
Yeah.
Even minus the alcohol might be the catalyst to make people react. But that means there was a problem or no argument. I mean, again, you could find sober people get in an argument and inflict damage to others. Sober. You get in an argument.
You don't have to be alcohol.
You tell me the wrong thing, and I put the violence. I chip off at the deep edge. I don't have for the drink.
Yeah, but imagine if you had on two.
But it don't matter. I'm saying it don't matter. If I stab you one time, you're dead, and I not drunk, you're still dead.
Yeah. Colville wanted to know if that was the time when me and Johan Kemp get drunk. DJ Kemp. No, that wasn't the time. Yo, you know when I get another bad drunk too? It was one time when I came and I brought one. I did a float for the 21st or the 10th or one. I forget, but it was me and Reggie that was here. And we had this float and we had System 1 songs from this float. And we up on top of the speakers. And I remember we started to drink, and I wasn't a drinker, but Eddie gave, Reggie gave me brandy and milk. And he gave me that when we met there like on Vernon Street. And by the time we hit Civic, my brandy and milk done. And before I look what happened, Reggie done load me up again. When we get over Belcan Bridge, the last thing I remember, I tell Eddie, yo, I get off here, and I jump off of the speakers. And when I wake up, must be about 1 o'clock in the morning, I just sit down on a curb, wrong with our Fire Heart restaurant there. I don't even know how the hell I get there. But about 10 hours of my life was missing. And then when I say, you know what, no man, the next thing not correct. That's not right.
Yeah. Ronald says it's called Dutch courage, sir. That's a terminology to be used.
Terminology, Dutch courage.
Dutch
when
courage.
You get brave?
Huh?
When you get brave?
Yes, the strength and confidence gained from when you're under the affluence of alcohol.
Yeah.
Is that anything like a Dutch oven?
I don't know, but
Google a Dutch oven, Mr. Frisco.
I know what a Dutch oven is, but
Colville say I think you better stick to your weed. Yes, exactly. Because you know all of
but Groove, but like we say, I know some people when they drink, then are the nicest people, the most calm, non-aggressive people you could find. That when they sober, they're an idiot.
Yeah.
And when they drink, they calm right down.
And those are pariahs.
So, no, it's not a pariah as you think. Many people, that's their scene.
That's their thing.
I got one cousin where I don't want to call his name, but we were telling him that he was my mother's favorite, and that my mother held him high in esteem above everybody else. But he was a little tipsy, and he looked past and he said, "That is a BS topic. That is a BS topic." And you know, but we asked him where to get extra, no one compliment, but you know. Anyway,
he was
Groove, you like, and this is what I said. There's always it's a person's demeanor and the Dutch courage.
Yes.
And you always defend marijuana.
Yes.
But if that's your choice of drug,
he would tell you it's not a drug.
You could say what you want. It's the Dutch courage. It puts you in a different state of mind. And the people who want to do violence, listen to me, make a finish. The people who want to do violence, and that's a choice of substance. That in their mouth. Meanwhile, they load up their firearm. If you go wrong to wherever they want to go, if you go shoot whoever they want to shoot, that's the way they in their mouth at the time. Then the plan if you go do this shooting, that the choice of substance for getting there where they want to be, on their toes, just like you, and you want to where you want to be. So I don't believe that, oh, marijuana, this wonderful.
Are you done?
No.
I think you finished because obviously you know where the hell they talk about.
Why you tell me I don't know what to talk about, my boy? I'm from the streets. You don't know from the streets.
Right now, hold on,
I tell you.
I can tell you, I have been smoking marijuana.
I know that's about you.
19. Hold on. I have been around people smoking marijuana a long time before a lot of people out there born.
Man, no listen.
And I've been around people who drink. And I am telling you that my personal observation,
talk about your personal observation.
The majority of people that I have seen, that I've been around, that drink, a lot of them are fine. But I find more people in that drinking crowd. We fight the wedding. We fight the
No,
funeral,
man, you missed the point. I know you talk about what you talk about.
Wait. I have never seen one person smoke weed and say, well, this is the way I go. And when I smoke weed, all the weed.
Dude, you missed the point. You missed the point. Listen to what I said before you defend the thing. I'm saying people with underlying behavior, and they talk about Dutch courage. No matter what, that your choice of substance. As long as it gets you where you want to be. Even marijuana. I'm going to go shoot up the spot, and because I smoke this marijuana, all of a sudden I believe I don't want to go do it again. Wrong-o. If that's the way you want to do, and that is your plan to do, and you're violent by nature.
That is a comfort zone. That is a comfort zone.
Just stop defend, man. Just listen to what I say. Any substance, substance that alters your mind and give you this, by definition, Dutch courage. Dutch courage, which is a thing. You have to take the choice of substance so that you have the vibe and the energy and the will to say, yeah, this is where I want to be, let's go. And they use marijuana in the same way. So I don't believe that, oh, well, marijuana thing. Yes, of course, marijuana thing where you're not criminal, you're not gangster by nature, so that's not your stick. But I'm saying the Dutch courage is a real thing, and people have different choices. So matter what, juice up.
Yeah, I want to leave that at that because, like I said, we will always be a country of drunkards because we find excuse and we try to tag drunk with everything else. So we'll always be a country of drunkards.
I talk about drunk, brother. I talk about Dutch courage. I talk about drunk.
Yo, we started out talking about alcohol.
I depend this now. I depend this. Ronald sent me this.
You should have known better that it would lead to.
Ronald sent me this, and I had the definition of this. Make I analyze something else. When they talk about that drunk, be drunk, are you crazy drunk out of your mind? You know where to do the PPF yourself? Yes, we get that.
Our Minister of Making Out says, if you get romantic when you drink, that's the French courage.
I don't write that, so next subject. Okay.
I had to tell you.
We can get his weather going. The French courage.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, as we look at our wonderful weather intro, I spent all weekend trying to get Miss Daly to do the weather for us. Yes, she's all the way from Honduras. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Senorita Daly.
What?
Senorita Daly.
All right, so here's your weather.
I can put it in the group here, Frisco.
Yeah, please.
Oh my gosh. All right, so here's your weather for today, Monday. It says a slightly moist north-northeasterly airflow will prevail. Partly cloudy to cloudy skies, a few showers and isolated thunderstorms, mainly along the coast this morning, increasing over most areas this afternoon, tonight, and a few showers and isolated thunderstorms.
Get it, Lisa, get it.
Occur mostly over the south. Winds blowing north-northeast at 5 to 15 knots. The sea state is light chop to choppy. Waves beyond the reef 2 to 5 feet. Temperatures for today on the coast 83 degrees Fahrenheit. Inland areas 84 degrees Fahrenheit, and in the hills it's 76 degrees Fahrenheit.
Poor thing.
We are currently experiencing a low tide. A high tide comes in at 12:13 later on this afternoon. Another low is on schedule at 9:27 tonight, and then another. At 2:53 early Tuesday morning. Sunset this evening at
79 minutes to 7.
And the moon will set at, well, actually, it set this morning at 10:45.
Already?
At 11:32 tonight. In our outlook, a few showers and isolated thunderstorms will continue to affect coastal and northern areas Tuesday morning, decreasing Tuesday afternoon, then redevelop most areas Tuesday night. Ain't that something? Our forecaster is Michelle Augustine, and that's your weather.
Thank you, Miss Michelle Augustine and Senorita Daly, for that weather. Poor Frisco. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
Thank God a bunch of people don't get it. I tell you, I swear.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet you see why I get it.
See why I got it.
See why I get it.
Michelle Augustine, and that's
Oh, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Haiti, we have Mr. Tangebit. Yeah. Uriah, you good? Ladies and gentlemen, Uriah Tangebit.
Uriah Tangebit.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, let's get that imagery going right there as that front of Bangje is present.
There it
in the
is.
Gulf. Right now it's, we're getting that that east northeast, is it east?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then that easterly, yeah. So there's a little bit of pushback, there's a little bit of rain. And then
that's what we're getting right now, right?
And then the front says, yeah, I wanna come.
Come, front, come.
Yeah, this front gonna spinning night though. Right the part sit out. Where you see all the convection in the Gulf. There's a little gyre, there's a little spin right there.
It's gyre.
Yeah, it's a funny scenario. And then into tomorrow, moving into Wednesday, and we did say Wednesday from last week.
Yes, you did.
That the front will, briefly really come, get a northerly flow real good on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
More showers increasing into Wednesday, Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Friday. After north to stick around when a lot of cloud cover, rain. Might get serious.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, this is sound like the south off the coast. That's a lot of convection into the weekend.
Okay.
Northerly flow all into the weekend. Cloudy skies all into Sunday, Monday. So it might be it might be a little moist moving from now right up until the weekend. Yeah, that get some of that northerly flow right up until the weekend. Then by Monday, then you got that easterly. And then, hey, you know what? I'll leave it at that. It's at January the 28th.
A wet one.
Yeah, interesting. All right. As we proceed, what else we got?
Well, see why I say get it.
I'm sure.
Yes. Yeah. Miss Love, have you a girly word for us today?
Yes, girly word. There you go.
Why is that a girly word?
I mean, Frisco, I insult you and ask you if your hot girly word I know you got on.
It's true. Good morning, Rides. Good morning to Edna Pollard as well in tune.
Tick-tock.
And you don't stop.
I'm famous on TikTok.
And you don't stop.
Just don't stop. That's all I want you to do is don't stop.
Don't stop.
All right, so here's your girly word for today. It says, don't wait for things to get better. Life will always be complicated. Learn to be happy right now. Otherwise, you'll run out of time.
That's right. Very good. Very good, Miss Love.
Okay.
Truer words were never spoken.
So now we have the first part of the man's perspective.
Yes.
And it goes thusly. So, me case thusly.
We are me casing. Yeah. want to say good morning going out to Mr. Farah Molina. Yes.
No, it's -2 in New York.
-2 degrees out there. Very good. Two most important warriors. The man's perspective today says simply the two most powerful warriors are patience and time. Yes. My brother would I say that time longer than rope. I guess that must mean the same thing. But the two most powerful warriors are patience and time. Annually cilantro if you could stand it.
So who said that, Steve?
Papoose?
Who said that?
Let me just say, was it Bartholomew?
You don't know.
Let me see. That's Leo Tolstoy. I believe he was Russian.
There you go.
Leo Tolstoy.
All right, so now it's the second part of the man's perspective.
All right, so
me kiss, man.
All right, so again, here we go. Question: what does it mean when as a man, you're in this relationship for maybe 2 months or 3 months?
That's not a relationship yet.
But okay, so 6 months. But you feel like you're in a relationship for 6 years. You don't feel new. You feel like a lifetime, but you're recently that fairly new relationship. What does that mean?
It means it's a burden to you.
You're being redundant. So you gotta light a fire. Come on, make it happen.
Yeah.
Keep it there.
This relationship.
Do things that makes it fresh. Be spontaneous.
Well, just getting a new relationship, I feel like
you're being redundant already. You're lax.
No, Miss Love, let me tell you something, Miss Love.
Yes, sir.
I am telling you this from my estrogen side. I had to put away my testosterone. From my estrogen side, when you are with somebody, if you not do nothing all day, it is the best nothing you have ever done in your life.
I'm going to see if you groove their pie there.
If you they in a relationship 2 months, 4 months, 6 months, and it feel like you they in it for 6 years, that mean that you to put out unnecessary stress that you don't need to. You the encounter feedback in your memory banks where you're not used to. There's something not right. When you in a relationship, if the girl fat, stink. If the girl ugly, it's pretty.
Yes.
If the hair nappy, it's straight and nice. It don't matter. But once you feel the kind of way something's wrong, move on, shift the something.
Yeah, that's my thinking too, that a new relationship, I think 6 months would have fly by quickly if you're in at the right place.
Yes. Yep.
But if it feels longer, that means that's a sense of burden, that's a sense of, like you said, stress.
Yeah.
Something not correct.
Yep.
So maybe you continue with that relationship or you move off of it.
I'd make them, because I saw a thing the other day where this guy told this guy had his wife and he had his thing on the side, and he told his wife, he said, something, baby, say I still love you. He said, but I'm not in love with you. He said he said I'm in love.
So that's another perspective right there. Is there a difference in love and love you?
Yes, there is, because I love Yvette, my Lex's mother. I love Yvette. If I could do anything to help Yvette, to protect Yvette, to build Yvette, I will do that for Yvette. I am in love with my wife, Donna. I am in love with her.
You're such a manly man.
No, that's a completely different thing.
Groove is such a manly man, I swear.
Thank you. I try only when I'm drinking. No, but there is a difference, because you can love somebody without being in love with that person.
I can relate to that, Steve.
Yeah.
Hey, all you young fellas, please listen to Sir Groove, because Groove is a person that you need to emulate. You hear them? Mature point of view. Where the man come off with?
Don't be in love with
That's
her.
a macho. You're somebody you need to talk to when you're
Come
talking
on, man. You're only saying that because it's true.
That is right. That is right.
Yes.
That is right, sir. I kudos go to you. I think you explain it perfectly, sir. Very good.
Yeah, well, that's the way it is. There's a lot of men in that situation right now. And there's a lot of women in that situation, but the thing is, a lot of men don't understand that situation. Mm-hmm. Because there's a lot of women out there who are in love with their significant other, but they're there for some reason that they do have a tie to. But it's not the same kind. It's not like a sexual thing. It's not like, it's just, yeah.
When they say group, that French courage.
I rather the Australian courage.
Whee. All right, I got a word of advice because we got to keep on moving. The time is moving on. It's 11:38.
Yes.
Word of advice, guys.
That's right. It's better to have Australian courage than French courage or Dutch courage. Yes, because Australian courage happens down under.
Oh my God! Oh
what?
Lord,
what?
Oh Lord!
You always take things out of proportion, Frisco.
You say it, and my mind never did no way. I don't want to to talk about Australian courage. I never have no preconceived notion as to what that was.
See where you been? We've been there, done that.
No, Australian courage that happened.
Well, remember Lisa, I tell you, you know the difference between our French kids and our Australian kids?
Don't put me in that. Don't mix me at all.
There's no difference. Only one is down under.
You're in trouble.
Sorry, CY. I want to take the tension.
Oh, it's Monday. Lord help us.
It's not Monday, but it's a wet one.
All right. Word of advice to everybody, especially people who forgetful. I have to get into this down the road.
Yes.
Y'all need to eat some raisins. That's what I know.
Yeah. But I get into that forgetful thing more time.
If I eat raisins least, but if I forget.
There you go. So,
if I don't buy them.
The word of advice is, so you lose something, right?
Uh-huh.
And when you lose something, there's always the first place you look.
You ever realize that when you lose something, it's always the last place you look to find it?
But this is what I'm saying.
It's true.
So the first place you look, and chances are that 99% of the time, the first place you look is not where it is.
Mm-mm.
And so the word of advice today is, moving forward, the first place you look, for whatever it is you always look for when you lose it, that is where you put whatever it is you have for today. So put things back where you first looked for them, not where you found it. Not where you found it. And then guess what? You never lose it again.
That makes sense.
But that's not how we behave, right?
Say it again, Sam. Say it again.
All of we gonna look at this first place all the time. All of us by you're going to one spot.
By nature.
You go look there first.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where you put stuff from now on. That's where you put stuff.
That's right. Because, when you find it, always at the last place where you look, there's some people who find it and they still continue looking.
We got to take a break. We come back. We got birthdays. it is. You're locked into the morning stew, man, for today, Monday. Let's bring it back. We got some birthdays, right, Lise?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes, we do.
All right, let's do it then, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. Lenny Bailey.
Mm-hmm.
Today is the day you've been waiting for. Today is your birthday. We just can't wait to celebrate. Because today is your birthday.
All right. Who we got on the birthday tip today? What you got?
This is the lovely and talented Miss Zelda Dawson. This is my niece Vera's daughter. Happy birthday to you. That's my cousin or my niece?
Man.
It's in.
That's my niece, right? Yes. Very. I don't show anything there. Anyway, yeah. Happy birthday, Biz. Hope you have many, many more.
Happy birthday, Zelda.
That's right. Also celebrating a birthday today on this infamous day, the 20th. This is the one,
What?
BW, and here he is saying, hurry up and take the picture before I have to broke the smile.
Today that Wing's birthday? What?
How you mean?
BW is saying that he's 60?
What?
Never.
I'm minding my
BW
business.
60.
What?
Yeah. Yes. Happy birthday, BW. Cook something nice for yourself from me to you. That's right. Also celebrating a birthday today, and yes, BW, this is Miss Cherry Cadle. Happy birthday to you, Miss Cherry. Yes, hope you have many, many more coming to you from all your friends. And
Do I know Cherry?
Huh?
Do I know Cherry?
I am not sure. She lives the Farron.
Farron?
Yes, one of Crooked Street's finest. Happy birthday, Miss Cherry.
All right, Cherry. Maybe I saw her some point.
Yes.
Happy
All
birthday.
right. But
there's more?
Yes, there is more. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, showing only one of the hands, but this is Big Hand Banner. Happy birthday to you, Big Hand, coming to you from the other hand, the entire family. And I have to say this, the whole PUP party. Yes.
Big hand. I met him.
Yes, I know.
And I know family to relative people from,
Yeah.
Anyway, I met Big Hand Banner. And it was cool. It was cool.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure.
He said the first thing on his birthday post, he said the first thing he said was PUP. This man,
I know.
PUP to the bone.
I'm not sure, but I think the man that PUP. Yes. Yes.
He also said his page is a PUP page.
That's
right.
Delete you if you don't like it. Elvis Hambleton is also having a birthday today. Happy birthday to you, Elvis, coming from your family with love. Wishing you all the best.
Thank you very much.
All right, who's next?
Yes.
Why?
This is the one and only Perfecto Abdul Majid Marie Nunez. I want to say happy birthday, and here he is saying, take the picture now before I thump you with this thing. Yes.
Happy birthday to you.
Yes. Perfecto.
See?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Happy birthday.
That's right. Have we another?
Yes,
I
there's
believe
another
we
one.
do.
This is this guy was an ACC guy. This guy is also an ACC guy.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Gregory Whitty. Birthday today from
Whitty,
aka my neighbor.
From your outspoken, annoying niece Vanessa with lots of love and the Whitty family.
Yes.
Yes,
He
my
lives
virgin
there,
right there.
Do you remember what Ina Transformers? What was the name of that original Shia LaBeouf's grandfather? Was it Martin McWhitty?
Something like that.
It was something McWhitty.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lick Whitty or something like that.
Yes. What? Watch out for the family show.
So our 7-Eleven clocker said she was about to grumble because we always take a break around 7-Eleven, and then we came break and set it. So she's happy.
Very good. Very good.
So we're not gonna make you unhappy today.
That's right. Thank you.
Any other pictures for birthdays?
Me don't know.
All right, Nyla King is also celebrating a birthday. My family, Alex Churchill, celebrating a birthday today. Big up yourself, sir. AKA Pato. Big up yourself. Yes. Dorothy Montero birthday today.
Okay.
There's a birthday
Hi,
for a Vanessa Saver.
Oh.
Also a birthday here for I'll make sure I get it correct. I see a name here where somebody celebrated a birthday recently. Oh my, why is this doing this?
Me don't know.
Yes.
You asked.
Big Win's birthday, of course. Vanessa Gladden Garbutt birthday today.
Happy birthday.
Today's the 28th. When was the 18th? Saturday?
It was Saturday. Oh, remember Michael had a birthday, Michael Finnegan.
Oh yes, on Saturday.
Belated birthday greeting.
Ian Garnett birthday was Saturday. Rosalie Valles was Saturday. Evan Tillett birthday was Saturday. Stephanie Espinosa birthday was Saturday. Delita Flowers birthday was Saturday. Manny Cuellar, aka Manny Fresh.
Manny Fresh.
King's Promotion. Big up yourself, Manny. Birthday was Saturday. Ansel Diego, Rochelle Bradley. All birthdays. Yesterday was Augustine Clare. Shanae Smith Flowers' birthday was yesterday. Francisco was yesterday. Akeem Latibidir birthday was yesterday. So there you go. I think we filled in all the gaps on the book. All right. Let's Groove disappeared. Well, Lisa, you're here, so you know what you got to do. Take us on out.
Thank you so very much, guys, for stewing with us. Please do take care of yourself. If you gotta be out there, please do whatever.
Hey, Lisa, hold on. Before, you know what day I went to talk about girl, I wanted to buy this man out there right now.
Where was I?
You mean I when I talk about girl? And the karaoke? No, never there. I start the show. That I don't think you made it wrong.
I was here.
When I tell you the man me there the karaoke thing, man rough and tough on the karaoke thing.
Okay, I missed that. But yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Mr. Robinson, right?
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a bad man. A man rough. Oh, I'll big up the man again. Yo.
Big up girl.
Hey, he take over, you know. He don't play when he come out.
Of course.
Yeah, the plan I want to get probably here. Richie me that the karaoke master. But Richie, that man, they about a long time do that too, and you know, karaoke is a popular thing in Belize, so
it is.
I think maybe we have to try bringing these guys. Let's talk about it for a little bit. You know.
Of course, I agree. I agree. We like her.
I don't know Mr. Robinson bad like that. He not play.
Yeah, he is. He go. You know who is also bad? Big John.
Sure.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Big John is pretty good.
Yeah, man, got a deep voice. I have a deep voice.
You hear them man sing. You want to sit down and listen, like.
Yes, that's a girl. But I did it my way. Oh,
yes, that's a song from Sinatra.
My
way. That's nice. Big up you, girl. Good morning.
Yeah, big up Richie too. Richie bad.
Yeah, big up Richie. Hey, we gotta bring him in Frisco, man.
Yeah,
we have to. But guys, we fitting to leave. We gotta go. Thank you so very much for stewing with us. As I was saying, please take care of yourself. Enjoy your Monday. Stay safe. You gotta be out there. Do whatever is right by you. It's wet, it's slippery. Be very careful. All right. Thanks to all of our stewards at home and abroad who chimed in. All the birthday people, happy birthday. We love you guys so much. See why we got nothing but love for you. Stay safe. Also to Sways there in Belmopan. Good day going out your way. We love you so much as well. Half a Mancello, Miss Edna, and also Ram. Thank you guys. Thank you. Also Miss Di. So, if God is willing, we will see you right back here tomorrow.
At least that Minister of New Growth Industries.
Hey.
Get it?
And also, boy, Christy, darling, of course I do. Thank you so very much. We love you. Ayo. Hey, Lee.